What's going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. So we got Wukong bus, came on a pallet. I'm unboxing it literally at night right now, folks. I was in demos with a bunch of Australian companies and I didn't have any time. So it's like 6 o'clock, which is already dark here in Utah. It's cold outside, but I want to unbox this bad boy because tomorrow I'm in back-to-back from 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. as well. So I'm gonna unbox this. I'm not gonna do my traditional unboxing. I'm gonna kind of just bring all the pieces from the garage into the house. I'm not carrying these boxes downstairs. They're extremely heavy, especially that one. So I'm just going to take it apart, pull it piece by piece into the man cave, and I'm bringing it all directly into the video game room, so I'm not going to set it up in the main room. It's just going to be too heavy, big a pain in the butt to kind of move it. So we'll just set it up there. Shouldn't be too bad. So it came in 2 boxes plus the head, so technically 3 boxes altogether. Huge boxes, as you can see. Boom. It is very big boxes for sure, especially that bottom one. That is enormous. But let's go ahead and see what it's like. Finally get the full bus. This is limited to $7.80. That's a huge edition size. I got this from Anton Wu. Link in the description below. Great place to order stuff. Gave me a good deal on this. Shipped it quickly, so props to him because he's the one that helped me out. Let's go ahead and get these unboxing, start setting everything up though. Alrighty folks, so this is everything from the smaller box. You got 2 shoulder pads, a bunch of additional add-ons. God, these things are so cool looking. That looks like the belt thing, that right there. Just and then the giant shoulder. Look how big that is. That's insane. So this is everything there. Also came with these ropes. So I'm gonna watch NerdSphere's video on how to set it up. So far, everything looks really good. Now we're on to the bigger box, which will have the big main body. Alrighty, folks, we got just the base out. The base weighs maybe 20 pounds. It's not too heavy. If it's on the Lazy Susan nice and good, there's one part that goes here. I actually think that might be the front. The more I look at this. Yes. But yeah, I think that's actually the front. But there's the base. Again, I'm going to be watching the NerdSphere video, but I think that's the base because it has, I think that might actually go in front. When I look at that, that might actually go right there. Huh. I didn't see instructions in the box. In the bigger box, it's only the upper body, the arm, the base, and I think a few tiny parts, but I'm going to bring it all in here, and then we'll figure out setting it up. Alrighty, folks, so we got NerdSphere's video right here. First thing is we did attach this, then you attach this. This is like real mixed media. This does buckle in right here. And then next is going to be the body. But you can kind of see it so far. Yeah, that looks really cool so far. I mean, in reality, I would consider the base from this underneath. So this is the real base. Very weathered gold bronze look with that insanely cool Chinese dragon. We have it on a Lazy Susan as well. Nothing really on the back, but it does have some really cool design in the middle. Nevertheless, I am a huge fan of this base. I think it is awesome. The best part's probably going to be that. I think the weathering is done exceptionally well on this as well. Extremely nice. It almost looks like layers of leaves. Pretty big base so far. As you can see it next to like Kratos, which also has an enormous base. This is just super wide, but it is decently tall. But yeah, let's go ahead and get the body. These are all the little parts. The only thing upstairs is the body and the arm holding his like flask. It did also have these little tapes on it. The number 18 or 81. It's on 2 parts of it so far. Not sure exactly what it meant to be. It also included a t-shirt, which is pretty cool. And they gave me XL, so maybe it actually fits me. If not, the wife can wear it. Anyways, let's get the body in. Alrighty, folks, there's the body. Now, the body, very heavy. Definitely got me very out of breath. I mean, they had 2 people holding it, which is probably recommended. But it's very heavy. It was easy to put in, though, but it's very heavy. I'd weigh it 60 to 80 pounds, honestly. Very, very heavy. Alrighty, then we got the arm in. This was a little difficult to put in, but we got it in, so that's how much it like sticks out. So it's not that bad, honestly. It's quite big. Like his hands are like Kratos size. So very big. This is all silicone with hand punched hair. So it looks excellent. The nails look good. They have like different color from right here to here. Monkeyish looking. So yeah, this finger, they all, it's not actually like holding the flask per se. None of these are like glued to the flask. It's probably like glued to the resin part in the middle. But that is more or less how it looks. And this is how you heal yourself in the game. Very cool. Now we have all these parts. So I'm just going to go ahead and get it finished set up. But this is like the core thing. We have all this, which will take a little minute. So give me a sec. Alrighty, folks. We finally got it set up. I did have to use the hair dryer on one piece. This necklace thing, it was not going in the pegs. I wasn't able to lower these. It's like a showing too much peg. But we got it in. I wanted to show it to you. From the back first, I have it on a Lazy Susan, but this is the back. Just a ton of crazy stuff going on here. In terms of what you attach this upside down dragon, this rope piece here, and these almost like tigers or black panthers, whatever the heck this is, that attaches there. Of course, this neck piece, the shoulders, this rope. Now, in the unboxing, they put the rope over this, but I feel like it should go under it. I'm going to confirm in the video game, but I swear it goes under it. It looks, I mean, this one's obviously inaccurate, and they do this different. That's very inaccurate. But I feel like that is more accurate. I'm going to confirm in the game, but it's easy. You could just easily swap it in and out. But of course, you have this rope. I actually forgot one in the box, so I had to go back and open the box again to get it. Alrighty, so yeah, the things I was struggling with was this has a peg right there and right there, and it wasn't going in this one, so I had to use the hairdryer basically on the whole thing, get it very soft, and then I easily was able to get it. These pegs were showing a ton earlier. I was like, oh my gosh. You connect it here. This also has this piece that connects, and that's kind of it. So here's the t-shirt they give you, Queen Studios Black Myth Wukong with a monkey. It also does have a maintenance, and there's actually an official Queen Studios guide as well. But here it is, folks. Black Myth Wukong. You see it next to Kratos. It is very big, just as big as Kratos' bust. Which is crazy because Kratos' bust is so enormous. And Kratos' bust has 2 arms, but this definitely has just as much presence. Like just as much presence. If not almost more because of those giant shoulder armor pieces. I'll move this over here in a sec, but just wanted to show you guys all the beautiful detail and angles of this piece. I can lie, I was frustrated regarding this piece. It was really annoying. I also noticed in the eyeball, there is like a tiny, like you can see that white thing. I tried removing that, can't get rid of it. I mean, it's not like super noticeable unless you're like really up close, but it is something to note that it does have that. God, I've been so busy today, folks. It's absolutely crazy. Work back to back. I unboxed this at 6. It took me 2 hours. I'm supposed to go to bed right now, but I'm filming this video. So, but yeah, overall, the only issue, like I said, was initially I would say the necklace and the pegs, but I fixed it. It's just that I don't know honestly what that is. Let me kind of turn the light on to show you guys. Like, what the frick is that? It almost looks like, I don't know. I don't want to take like a scalpel to it to try to like scrape it off, but I tried using my dust blower right here and it would not come off. So if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. It's the only issue on the entire piece, I would say. Other than that, it's perfect. No actual like damage or anything. Kind of a difficult piece to overall set up, I will say. It's not the easiest bust. I mean, look at it. I can only imagine the life size would be such a pain in the butt with everything. So, but yeah, I mean, overall, phenomenal piece, insanely cool looking. There's just so much to look at with all this beautiful armor. They do a great job on almost this like jade green with the red. All the gold looks really nice. You have kind of a few different gold colors. You have this like bronze gold, but then you have more of this like slightly more vibrant gold. So overall, it looks really, really freaking cool. These shoulder pads are just freaking enormous, folks. And there's just so much going on. It feels, believe this is like real leather. A lot of mixed media on this piece. Little ropes. You have these ropes, and I mean, this feels almost like metal. It's quite heavy. So they definitely put a lot into this piece. You can definitely tell, like production on this must have been so difficult. Very heavy. I couldn't imagine picking up this bus. It probably weighs 200 pounds. So the armor is just absolutely insane. Obviously, we already did like a review of the head. But just so much going on this piece. It's absolutely insane. Obviously, you got that portrait, which outside of that tiny eye issue is flawless and absolutely crazy good. I mean, this body with the armor has got to be the coolest in my entire collection. I mean, I think it even tops Thanos' bust. For like the armor and the body, what else is this good? This tops Sauron for me, and Thanos. And obviously Kratos, it's way more going on. So, yeah, and the portrait is, outside that tiny little eye issue, it's second to none. It's as good as anything else in my collection. Obviously, it's just a one-armed bust, but I mean, honestly, what would you do with another arm? It'd just be a huge space hog. So I don't mind the fact it's only one arm. Obviously, this one, you have this. The silicone hand looks excellent. Like I said, it is enormous, incredibly well done. You have both brown and like gray fur throughout. Yeah, massive. The armor is painted extremely good. Extremely good. I mean, just look at this. You have all these like little dragons, and this is slightly flexible. So you had to like pull this up as you inserted this one in. And this one actually does, like, if you look closely, you can see the peg a little bit on there, but you really have to look in there. That one pegs in all the way, but this one does not. I tried in it, and I could not get it to go in any further. Yeah, I mean, this looks just as good as the prototype for sure. Looking at it, enormous presence. I mean, look at it next to, like, Scorpion bust. Unbelievable. All right, let's move the half scale over. All right, so I scooted the bust back more. So here's obviously how it looks next to the half scale. Half scale, 1/3. Who the frick knows? This is still a great piece, but no doubt the Queen one is going to be better. But yeah, I scooted it more back like that, so it doesn't stick out quite as much, and we'll be able to see. Obviously, it's going to be pretty tight, but Kratos 1/3 right here. That's kind of the plan. I mean, I could probably scoot it over a little bit if I need to. But yeah, that's kind of the idea, is to put Kratos 1/3. I mean, let's see. I mean, it probably should fit. Just the character would be like this. The base would be down here, which is the big part. That should probably fit. I could probably move this over a little bit if I need to. Zubaji is going to go right here. So he's just going to go stand probably about right there. He'll block a little bit of that staff, but it's fine. The Queen one won't take as much space as this. And so eventually when the Queen one arrives, it will take up a little less space than this one. We'll have it more back Zubaji in the front. That's kind of the general idea of the display. And obviously you have the staff above. That staff, let me think. It's probably a little underscaled compared to the bust, because the bust is quite large. It's a very large piece. So in terms of sitting down, that is kind of the angle from here. Man, I can only imagine having the life-size version. That would be so insane. I think the life-size costs $16,000. That's got to be the craziest life-size statue. I mean, obviously, like Hulkbuster is, but that's just unrealistic. For like normal human-sized life-size, I think Wukong bust and Kratos by Blue Box are the two best life-size statues ever made. Although, I mean, if you include Queen's Batman with the armory, of like $40,000 one, that I think that one takes it. But if we're just talking single characters, Wukong takes it easy. Nothing beats him. So, yeah, overall, 10 out of 10 piece, as good as the prototype. Definitely one of the best, if not the best, busts in my entire collection. Like, literally just insane, insane, insane. It's kind of blowing my mind, honestly, how freaking cool this piece is. The moment you come in, it grabs your attention. Like, wow. I mean, not just the presence, but the face, the whole look, everything about it is just like your eyes are geared towards that even more than the Kratos. It definitely is like now the centerpiece of this room, which is insane. So, I mean, this piece, even though it's a high edition size, it's like almost pretty much sold out everywhere. I think Anton Wu still has some though. So reach out to him, mention me, Flankster, if you're going to buy it from him. So I don't know what the going price is now. I can't even remember what Spec Fiction was charging, but you're probably going to spend anywhere from $5,000 to $7,000, maybe plus shipping. I can't even remember what the pre-order price was. I never actually pre-ordered this, and I probably should have. I did pre-order the Wukong 1/3, and Zubaji should be here in about 3 weeks. So we can kind of, in essence, complete the display temporarily until the Queen Wukong arrives, which will defeat this one, of course, because it's more accurate. My biggest issues with this, inaccuracy. I don't like how big this is. This should not be that big. Additionally, it's missing a bunch of rope right here. Like these little ropes are supposed to be, as you can see right here. So it's missing all these ropes, and there's just several inaccuracies to this that do kind of bug me. I love the base. The portrait's good, but it could be better, and I think the Queen is better. Queen also has a better version of this, and their staff is better. And yeah, like that's my biggest problems with this one, is just the inaccuracies. If it was accurate, I probably would not sell it. Because I do think it pairs very nicely with this bust, considering it's a very big, like 1/3 in essence, and this bust is big, so I think it pairs actually really nicely. And I've seen photos with Zubaji, and I think they all three look very good together. Anyways, folks, I need to get to bed. I gotta go do a little bit more work, but huge shout out to Anton Wu for this piece. Freaking 10 out of 10 grill, folks. Another grill entered the collection, and like I said, one of the best piece in my collection now. It's absolutely insane. Cannot get over how good this is. See you guys in the next one. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.